Hey everybody, Leo Invest here back with another video. Today's video will be going over the best TradingView chart settings for 2025. I've gotten quite a few questions on my videos and some DMs on Twitter asking me about what exactly my settings are. So this video is going to be a quick one to go through what type of color settings, what type of options I have turned on, just to help me have a clean TradingView chart. So getting right into it here, let's go into our settings by right clicking, and we're going to go into our chart settings here. And so when it comes to the symbol to have this dark gray and these green candlesticks, I've got a couple different things. I have deselected the color bars based on the previous close. I have my borders and my wicks both fully blacked out with a 100% opacity. And let's check out the body now. For the body of my candlesticks, I have an 85% opacity, and the colorway that I have chosen is 83B885 for the candle body. And for the outline of the candle body, I have selected a black with a 56% opacity. This has yielded the best results for me and the cleanest looking chart setup, which has allowed me to really identify trends, candle wicks, and candlesticks a lot easier. And so this, after a lot of back testing with different types of backgrounds and canvas colors and candle body colors, this one has been the best for me, and is also the same one used by T-Trades and a lot of other trading influencers. So when it comes to the sessions now, when I'm looking at futures trading or just general indices or any type of the Fortune 500 companies, general stocks, I don't really like to have pre and post market hours with a separate color, as it's pretty easy to identify that on the time frame down here. So for the session here, I have it on extended trading hours, but for the color, the pre and post market hours background, I have both of those selected to a 0% opacity, since in my eyes, it makes it the easiest to read the chart with not having a whole bunch of colors conflicting with one another, especially once you start adding indicators on your chart. In terms of precision, I have it on default, and then my time zone here is on New York EST, and that would be my candle symbol and candle body settings. Now, let's move on to the canvas now. When it comes to the canvas to pair well with these candle bodies, I have a solid white background, no change in opacity, just a solid background. A lot of you are going to have selected the gradient, so just click this button, select solid, and select the color white. When it comes to grid lines, I don't like grid lines. I think they create a lot of noise on the charts, and so I've deselected them with this option here that says none. And for watermark, obviously I do not have any watermark. And for my text, just to match well with this black and white combo, I've selected the text to be an all black with a 100% opacity, and the font size is honestly just a personal preference for whatever you like. When it comes to the margins, I just keep it the base model that TradingView gives you, with that 10% at the top, 8% at the bottom, and that 10% with the bars there. Since those have just worked the best, there's no really big reason as to why you need to change those margins. When it comes to trading now, a lot of you have quite a bit of noise up here, these buy and sell buttons. If you are trading directly from TradingView, I highly recommend you do select these buy and sell buttons. However, I do trade directly from my broker, TradeAvate, so I do not trade on TradingView. I just have my account connected to TradingView to help me do better analysis and better charting on TradingView's platform. So for those of you, once again, who do trade on TradingView, I would select this buy and sell button, as it makes it the easiest, and then it depends on if you want instant order placement or not. But for me, I'm just going to deselect this option here, since that's the easiest for myself. What about positions? For positions, I've got the appearance of positions, profit, loss, reverse button order, orders, and bracket, profit and loss, up, since that's once you open the trading menu, all things that are nice to have selected, both of those with money, right? And yeah, I mean, other than that though, as long as we just have that canvas with that solid white, as well as those symbols with, once again, the color of this green being 83B885 as those greens, with the correct opacity being 85% and 56% for those black ones, that would be what I consider to be the best TradingView chart settings for 2025. Hope you all enjoy. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.